It has been over a year and a half since Omi usage was removed from the VeVe app, leaving holders to wonder, would utility ever return? We have our answer. The Omi Utility program is here. Was it worth the wait? Let's break it down. What is going on, everyone? It is Foster, and I am back at it again with a very special VeVe and Ecomi video. As you guys know by clicking on the video and watching the intro, the Omi Utility program is here. It has been released, and I can't wait to spend the next few weeks breaking down the entire program for each and every one of you. There is far too much content to cover in just one video, nor do I think that it should just be put in one video. I will be breaking down the entire article at a high level overview today. I will be doing live streams on my Twitch channel. If you guys are not subscribed, the link is down in the description below. I will be burning all Omi associated with my Twitch channel for anyone that subs to it. So I'm very excited to be going over the program and doing it over there. And as well, I'll be making a ton of videos about each of the sections of the Omi Utility program and breaking them down because each of them really does deserve its own video, if not multiple. As you guys can see here, I'm on the Omi token portal right now. There's a bunch of things on the Omi token portal that covers all things Omi and not just the Omi Utility program. But for today's purposes, we will be focusing on the Omi Utility program, and make sure that if you guys are looking to access it, you're using the Notion, which can be accessed via the Ecomi Twitter page. I will also be including a link down in the description below. And then, of course, Reese Skellern, the communications manager for Ecomi, did an absolutely fantastic job of creating a video of his own on the Ecomi channel that I will also be linking. So a big shout out to him for going over all the features within the OUP, and an also special shout out to Puddin' Cheeks for helping Ecomi put this program together. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm really excited to go over it with all of you. As we can see here in the Omi token portal, the Omi Utility program was created in such a way to ensure a couple of core features were provided to the user base. The first one being a light level of gamification for Omi holders, and we'll get into how all of that plays out as we go into the video, as well as new ways to interact on the VeVe ecosystem when it comes to collecting, selling, and buying the digital collectibles that VeVe offers on their platform. And the most important feature, and the point that I'm going to be hammering home in all of these videos, is that now, for the first time, we are going to be permanently deflating the current circulating supply of the Omi token, meaning that all transactions that take place within the confines of the Omi Utility program will burn Omi 100% direct from the circulating supply. Within the Omi Utility program, there are several sections that all work together in such a way to ensure that there is a consistent burn or pressure on the token and removing it from circulating supply. As we can see here, the primary activities include crypto to gem, Omi to gem, OUP tickets, the VeVe drop waitlist, burn reward points, and there's also secondary activities that include Omi to NFT, Omi to accessory, and peer-to-peer Omi to ticket trading. OUP staking is also included, and it's an entire feature in and of itself. I'm not sure if I'll have the opportunity to cover it in this video, but I'm very excited for all of these features and want to be able to do a brief high-level overview of all of them and explain to you how they all tie in together and will have a huge impact on the Omi token burn. One of the features that I'm most excited about within the Omi Utility program is the Omi to gem pool. For those of you that have been in the project for a while, you will remember a time that you were actually able to purchase gems with Omi tokens, and that utility has been returned to the platform. The Omi to gem pool can only be accessed via Omi tokens, and you will be able to deposit your Omi tokens into the reserve wallet, effectively burning them directly from circulating supply. And for the amount of Omi that you deposit at market value cost of what the Omi is worth is how many gems you will be able to access from the pool, permitting that the pool is properly funded and that you do not go over any weekly or monthly maximums that are imposed by Ecomi to ensure that as many people can access this feature as possible. One of the most exciting things about the gem pool that I've noticed is that Akomi has actually gone ahead and used 1 million US dollars of their own funding to precede the gem pool, meaning that there will already be 1 million gems in that pool. And it also means that the second those gems are purchased, we will effectively burn 1 million US dollars worth of Omi, courtesy of Ecomi, directly from the circulating supply. There are multiple ways that the gem pool is funded that we will get into a little bit later in this video. As well, within the Notion, you can see all of the mechanisms that put it into place, as well as some of the benefits from using Omi to gem. Of course, this video is meant to be a high-level overview, so this will be reserved for its own independent video, but I'm really excited to see the Omi to gem pool be funded and consistently used and putting burn pressure on the Omi token. On top of Ecomi pre-funding the gem pool with $1 million worth of gems, a topic that regularly comes up in the community is buybacks. Buybacks are something that was meant to take a percentage of primary market revenue and use it in order to burn Omi directly from the circulating supply. But there were regulatory concerns behind doing these buybacks, and the last thing that the company wants to do is be classified as a security. So what Ecomi has done in this program is, instead of buying the token back with money that they've made as revenue and risk these concerns, they have gone and taken 5.6 billion Omi tokens from the Business Development Fund, which are tokens that are accessible within the circulating supply, and they are burning their own tokens to more than offset the cost that would have been incurred from these primary market buybacks that were scheduled. They do an entire breakdown here in this article, but the main thing that you need to be aware of is that we would have only seen about 3 billion Omi tokens burnt had we used the original model. That would not have worked anyways. And Ecomi has actually gone ahead and they've increased that to 5.6 billion. So they've almost doubled the amount of Omi tokens that we would have burned. And we have now permanently decreased the amount of circulating supply of Omi by almost 2%, which is absolutely incredible. And it's just the start of the amount of burn that we should see from the Omi token moving forward. We have discussed the Omi to gem pool as well as buybacks, but one of the other mechanisms that will assist in not only burning Omi, but bringing liquidity into the platform will be the crypto to gem option. Crypto to gem, as it implies, allows you to take crypto, such as USDC, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, and use it to transact to purchase gems on the VeVe app, so that you can then in turn use those in the primary market or secondary market to purchase collectibles. One of the great things that they've been able to utilize in this system is burning Omi via facilitating these crypto to gem transactions. So as we can see here now, there will be a service provider fee for every transaction that takes place. The total percentage is 3%. So if you want to buy $1,000 worth of gems with a crypto, you will pay $30 in transaction fees. The service fee is approximately 1% of the transaction value. That goes to the market maker or company that is facilitating this on VeVe's behalf. And the other 2% actually create gems, and those gems are then added to the Omi to gem pool, which is one of the ways that the Omi to gem pool will be created. So not only are we then burning Omi from this transaction in the sense that you're adding the gems to the pool, but we're also providing liquidity to the platform by having this as an option. So it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the new money that may onboard onto the platform with having the crypto to gem option available. OUP tickets is probably one of the most exciting functionalities that I've seen come to the Omi Utility program. There are so many layers of gamification to it that I feel like even a short breakdown is going to take too long. What you guys need to know in this regard is that there's 3 different tickets: bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze and gold tickets can be used during the VeVe Wait drop list, which we'll be getting into shortly. Bronze tickets are purchased with $1 of Omi at market price, which is 100% burnt from the circulating supply. Bronze tickets do not expire and they are transferable, meaning that you can give them away. I'm very excited to see how the bronze tickets are utilized and gamified. Gold tickets, as it says in the article, are the golden goose of VeVe. Golden tickets basically almost guarantee you a collectible reservation. It's important to remember that in both of these cases, you still have to pay for the collectible themselves, but I'm very excited to see how these tickets will be utilized on the platform. Golden tickets are not transferable, but they are sellable on the market, and there is a fee associated with that sale that will burn Omi directly from the circulating supply. Gold tickets could be extremely valuable, especially when season 5 of Omi staking comes around. When season 5 of Omi staking comes, you will be able to redeem a golden ticket for an exclusive piece of land in the VeVeverse, which I'm very excited about seeing the sneak peek of at Anaheim Designer Con. It's going to be great. And so I absolutely cannot wait to see the tickets roll out. There's also a silver ticket as well that you earn via the staking program. And that silver ticket does offset the buyer's fee that you are paying. That doesn't mean anything to us yet because we haven't gotten there, but I'm very excited about the tickets and the gamification that's going to come along with them. Do not sleep on the tickets. They are going to have a huge impact on Omi burn and on the opportunity to secure really awesome collectibles on the platform. Continuing on the utility train, we have the VeVe drop waitlist. This will be something that a lot of people will be excited about, especially if you live in an area where you don't have the best connection to the Amazon Web Service servers, or you're not the quickest at hitting the buy now button. This eliminates any of that variance and gives everyone an equal opportunity at securing a collectible, unless you have bronze or gold tickets. We've already gone over some of the utility of these bronze and gold tickets, but one of the exciting things is that for every bronze OUP ticket that you enter into a collectible waitlist, it increases the chances that you are going to secure a collectible. It never guarantees it, but if there are 10 people going for a drop and you wager 30 tickets, and then you have a 75% chance of securing that drop. And that's very exciting to see because regardless, when people are wagering bronze tickets, they've already purchased them, meaning that it's burning Omi directly from the circulating supply. And while you do not get your tickets back if you do not secure a collectible, it does allow for the gamification of it on the platform. And I do see a lot of people, including myself, using bronze tickets, especially for drops that are coveted and are likely to go for a lot more in the secondary market. One of the nice things about the golden tickets, unlike the bronze tickets, is that if you wager a gold ticket and you are not successful in securing a collectible allocation, you actually are returned that gold ticket so that you can use it again. Well, gold tickets do expire every 3 months. You could conceivably use it for every drop that comes out in that window until statistically you are able to secure one of those collectibles. The nice thing about the golden tickets as well is they have a 5% allocation of every drop that is specific to golden ticket holders. So you're almost guaranteed, especially in seasons when not that many golden tickets exist, that people will be able to secure the exact collectible drop that they are looking for. And that's very exciting. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this system is utilized. Burn reward points are another great example of Ecomi returning utility to the Omi token and rewarding people for using Omi within the VeVe app. There are several ways that you can earn these burn reward points, and it's important to remember that $1 of Omi spent within the VeVe app equals 1 reward point, and that you'll actually be able to track these on your burn reward meter once that is built out on the platform. These are some of the ways that you're able to earn the burn reward points via OUP bronze ticket purchases, Omi to gem, and both of these will be for all of the Omi that you spent. You will earn the burn reward points, meaning that if you spend $1,000 in Omi, you earn 1,000 burn reward points. And then there's peer-to-peer Omi to NFT transactions, Omi to accessory transactions, and Omi to OUP ticket transactions. And all of these will burn the buyer's fees of that and give you burn reward points. One of the nice things is that you're likely transacting in these anyways if you're using Omi on the platform. And now you're actually able to redeem those burn reward points for either bronze tickets for 5 burn reward points, or one of the things that you can do is use OUP fast tracking, which we'll get into in the staking portion of the platform. And it's very exciting to see that they're rewarding you for using Omi within the platform. Omi to NFT is one of the most important functions on the Omi Utility program, as it returns the native utility to the Omi token in being able to purchase collectibles directly with Omi on the VeVe collectibles secondary market. One of the great things about the Omi to NFT platform is that it will actually save you anywhere between 8 to 10% on your total transactions if you are planning to cash out after completing that transaction, as there is no cost to removing Omi from the wallet that you have on VeVe. Currently, to withdraw in gems costs 10% in order to withdraw, as well as the associated fees that you pay from VeVe or any of the licensors that have secondary royalties. Using Omi to NFT will drastically reduce this cost, as cashing out in Omi is free versus that 10% cost. So I definitely see a lot of people using Omi to NFT. There are some great functionality with it that work into the staking program that we will touch on shortly that further reduce the costs that you will pay for using Omi to NFT. One of the important functions that I think are important to remember when it comes to the Omi to NFT system is that for any seller that is listing a collectible on the marketplace, they are actually required to lock up the equivalent VeVe as well as the licensor and their own seller fees in gems in order to list that collectible. So as an example, if you were going to list a collectible for $5,000, you would, if you were not a staker, be required to lock up almost $1,000 worth of gems in order to just list that collectible for sale. And that alone does not guarantee that it will sell. So I do not see at the beginning a lot of people using Omi to NFT for larger transactions because the likelihood that people have the gem liquidity in order to lock that up for when a sale occurs is not very high. But at the end of the day, you are saving almost 10% when you do cash out via Omi than when you do cash out via gems. So what I see is that people that are looking to cash out from the platform will likely use Omi to NFT, and people that are looking to flip and trade for liquidity will likely use gems in the interim. I'm excited to do a full breakdown on this section as well as every other section as well to fully explain all of this to you. But it is fantastic that we are seeing this introduced and the amount of money that many will save by utilizing this feature. One of the features that I think will have a fairly high impact on the amount of burn that takes place in the circulating supply is actually Omi to accessory. Omi to accessory will allow individuals to buy non-licensed VeVe created items that you'll be able to display in your showrooms. And with the introduction of the VeVeverse coming hopefully later this year, we will be able to see a lot of people using their Omi tokens to purchase these accessories to spruce up and make their showroom one of a kind. One of the great things about these accessory purchases is that when they're done in Omi tokens, 100% of the purchase price related to those accessories will be sent to the reserve wallet, effectively burning them from the circulating supply. These accessories will also be tradable in the peer-to-peer secondary market, and there will be sellers and buyers fees associated with the transaction of these collectibles. When these are done in Omi or in gems, they will either burn directly from the circulating supply or they will fund the Omi to gem pool. So expect that accessory trading and purchasing of accessories will be burning a lot of Omi, and I really look forward to seeing what becomes of it. OUP staking is probably the most comprehensive feature that has been added to the Omi Utility program, and it is definitely one that I am extremely excited about. I can make several videos just dedicated to staking, so I'm going to try and sum it up as quickly as possible as I can for you all here. Know that the staking will have 5 levels, ranging from $2,500 at Tier 1 to $40,000 at Tier 5. You can fast track in order to increase the time that it takes to unlock each tier, which you can see here in the unlock period, meaning that you cannot just move from tier to tier without either waiting the time frame or paying a fast track fee in order to get to each of those levels. All of the Omi that is spent from fast tracking will be directly burnt from the circulating supply, and all Omi locked up within the staking itself will be temporarily removed from the circulating supply, both of which decrease the amount that is available for other people to purchase and sell. Introducing seasonal staking was one of the most intelligent things the team probably could have done when it came to Omi staking to ensure that the token price is not manipulated and that bad actors are not taking advantage of individuals who are staking their tokens. Each token season for staking will last 3 months, and within that, there is a window of 10 days at the end of the season where you can unstake your tokens without suffering a penalty. If you withdraw your tokens at any other point in that 3-month window, you will forfeit 10% of your entire stake in order to remove your tokens. If you do withdraw within that 10-day grace period, then you are no longer eligible for the seasonal snapshot, which will take place after the 10-day grace period. And you are also not eligible for the yearly snapshot, which will take place at the end of the year. If you are in every seasonal snapshot and you have not changed your stake, then you will also be eligible for year-end rewards, which will be even greater than the seasonal rewards that you are earning. As we can see here, the amount of Omi that you deposit at the beginning of each season will not fluctuate for that time period, regardless of a market condition. Meaning that at the beginning of the season, if you stake a certain amount of money and the amount that is required goes down within that season, it will not fluctuate. As well as at the end of the season, there will be a new amount required depending on whether the stake amount has gone up or down. But the amount that you have staked will always keep you in that tier regardless of market conditions. So you can never be kicked out of the tier that you are at simply because of Omi price fluctuation, which I think is absolutely incredible. As we can see here, an example OUP staking schedule. We can see the different seasons. It's not saying that it's going to start on January 1st, and they did want to make that clear. At the end of the day, this is what it could look like, and it's very excited, and I'm excited to see what happens with it. And one of those things that I am most excited about is the OUP staking rewards that you will earn either seasonally or yearly. As we can see here, an example of a seasonal reward for someone that is in tier 5 would be the seasonal collectible that you would earn. And if you are in a certain tier, let's say it's tier 3, you not only earn the rare collectible, but you would also earn the uncommon and the common. Similarly to if you are in tier 5, you will earn the entire set for being staked within that season. These are non-licensed collectibles, but may still have a lot of value for one reason or another. And you can see that you also earn OUP tickets depending on the level that you are at, which of course, we've already talked about the gold tickets and how valuable they are, as well as the bronze tickets and the access that those give you. And remember that you can sell these tickets or transfer them, and that could help offset the amount that it costs for you to stake. Similarly to the yearly rewards, you will also earn OUP tickets on top of the seasonal reward, as well as the yearly collectible. And going in after the season 4 snapshot, having a gold ticket will be incredible regardless of what tier you are in, because season 5 will give you access to the first access of the Akomi specific VeVeVerse land that will be released. This is going to be really important, and staking is something that if you do have the means to do, you are definitely going to want to make sure that you are in. There are so many other things and features that I could probably cover in this overview for you, but I really just wanted to give a high-level oversight of some of the things that I'm most excited about in the Omi Utility program that has been released. There are so many features that have been announced and so many more that are likely to come that I really do feel very strongly that the Omi token has a very bright future coming for it. I tend to not make predictions or too many analytics when it comes to certain things, but after seeing all of the things that are coming within this program, it's very difficult to see how the Omi token will not be successful long term, as we will constantly be burning tokens from so many different areas. And as we onboard new users and create new features, this will definitely be a place that I see so many people wanting to be. A huge shout out to Akomi, for the team, to Reese and Pudding Cheeks for putting all of this together and making this a reality after such a long period of time. And shout out to them recognizing all of the content creators within the platform as well. Thank you for including me on this. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to making more VeVe and Akomi content in the future. And stay tuned for all of the content that I will be making specifically for each of these categories, which really does deserve its own breakdown in video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please make sure to subscribe if you've not already done so already. Hit the bell so you do not miss any of that video and content that will be coming. Subscribe to my Twitch so that you can watch me talk about these things live and also help me burn the Omi token directly from the circulating supply. I love you all. Thank you for the support as always.